In this video, we're going to be doing a configuration using our SANMOTION CS100-B controller, which is most likely to control motion from point to point. We're going to be also using one of our R series amplifier with a 24 voltage DC and our motor with a 17-bit resolution absolute encoder. And after we have done the wiring and connection from our controller to our PC through Ethernet and from our amplifier to controller to EtherCAT, we're going to be looking or trying to look for these shapes in our amplifier and control. Once we have this connection and wiring has been successfully done, we do not have any alarms. We're going to go ahead and open our SANMOTION C software tool. And these are the first two windows we're going to be looking at. First one, we're just going to go ahead and close that. Right here under basic operation, we're going to create a new project. We do have different categories. We do have here our type B. And the template, we're going to be doing a motion standard project. Down here, we're going to go ahead and name this project. I'm just going to say video testing. And then right here, we will find the location. If we click on these three dots, we're going to be able to create a new folder, which I highly recommend since different files are going to be saved within it. Once you have done that, we're gonna go ahead and click OK. It's loading. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. There we go. So we do have our SANMOTION C software tool with our project here in the top, and under devices we're able to see the name of our project as well. So a little bit of information in the top right here, we do have our menu bar, then we do have our toolbar. This is kind of basically our workspace, and right now we're not really able to see it, but if we double click on motion program, this is basically our workspace. Top, it's our declaration section. Bottom part, it's implementation section. And in the left side, this is referred as our device tree. So once we have done that, we're gonna double click here on device. We're gonna be clicking here to scan a network. We are trying to do the connection of our control to our PC, and we are able to see that our control is actually here, which is good. If you are not able to see it, or you fail to connect the control, please follow these steps, and if you are not able to do it, please feel free to contact us and we'll be able to help you. So I'm able to see my control. I'm just gonna go ahead and click OK. So the getaway PC and control green dots means connection, it's being done correctly. Now here under EtherCAT master, we're gonna be able to add our access and our amplifiers. So we're gonna right click into it. There are two different ways. The first one and easiest one, it's just click here on scan for devices, and there we go. So this is the actual amplifier that we are using, RS2 EtherCAT type H. So we're just gonna go ahead and copy a project. But there's another way that we can do this. We right click and we can do add device, and right here you will be able to select your amplifier or the product that you want to connect. So this is my amplifier. So now what I'm gonna do, right click on my amplifier, and then I'm gonna go down here to add soft motion light. And there we go. I have added my slave or my axis, right? So what I'm gonna do here, there are two different things I need to do. So what I'm gonna do is left hold and click. This is going to allow me to rename my axis. I'm gonna say drive 1. You could rename it axis 1 or any other name to refer to that specific Access, this is very helpful when we are doing the programming, so it's easier for us to identify the one that we are working on, and especially when we do have like multiple devices or access, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click enter. It's asking us to if we want to rename it. I'm just gonna say yes, I want to do that. Down here we're gonna go ahead and click OK. So therefore we have renamed our axis or our motor, right? So now I'm gonna double left click to see some of the configurations or things that we might be able to see in our axis. One of the main things we need to consider is the increments. Our motor, it's a 17-bit encoder resolution, and therefore we do have a 13 10 72 increment. We're able to change all of these parameters as well if the application needs it. And once we have done that, so we do have our device, we have added our amplifier and access under our master. So we're gonna go ahead and save it. So project has been saved, and this is the main configuration using our SANMOTION CS100-B controller. Thank you.